Welcome to Đồng Radio and Television Station. Here comes to the news today. Yesterday, Comrade Nguyễn Minh Triết, Secretary of the Central Committee of the Union Resident of the Central Committee of the Vietnam Students Union, visited and presented gifts to the exam season support lineups for the 10th grade entrance exam, the school year 2022 to the 2023 at the Lương Haven High School for the gifted and the Truong Binh High School, Biên Hòa City, Đồng Nai Province. At the Kun Science, Secretary of the Central Committee of the Union, Nguyễn Minh Triết, encouraged the teams to continue promoting the spirit of volunteering, accompanying and supporting candidates in the exams. The Youth Union Central Committee gave gifts, drinking water, and other necessities for the replay work during the exam season. This year, the whole province of Đồng Nai has nearly 22,000 candidates for the 10th grade entrance. With that number, the Provincial Youth Union and the Provincial Student Associations organized 37 replay points for the exam seasons with the participation of more than 300 volunteers, union members, young teachers. 2022 is the 21st year of the exam season replay program being implemented. The program is the spiritual strength in the important exam of the candidates nationwide. Problem encountered in the signing paper contracts will be fixed when businesses switch to the uplining electronic contracts. This is the content emphasized at the Conference on Development of Electronic Contracts in Vietnam, implementing Decree 58 of the government, recently held by the Ministry of Industry and Trade in Hanoi. According to the 2021 e-commerce white paper, 33% of the enterprises surveyed by the Ministry of Industry and Trade have applied e-contracts in commercial activities. At the same time, the COVID-19 pandemic has changed the habit and behavior of businesses and people, including the shift from using paper contracts and documents to using electronic contracts and documents. Decree 85 has completed the legal framework for the authentication of electronic contracts in Vietnam. In fact, for cross-border transactions in bulk export, Vietnamese businesses have signed with the foreign partners through electronic contracts for a long time, especially with partners in the developed countries. The Ministry of Industry and Trade has assigned the Department of the E-commerce and Digital Economy to coordinate with the agencies and units to research and develop situations to support, develop, and wisely apply e-contracts. Bringing electronicity contracts to the market becomes an important level for development of the economy in general. U.S. President Joe Biden fell while cycling near the family house in the Rehoboth Beach on June 18th. The incident happened when he stopped his bike in the middle of the road, apparently to answer reporters and local voters. According to the Vietnam National Administration of Tourism, by the end of May, Vietnam has welcomed about 230,000 international visitors. Visitor booking tours to Vietnam mainly come from the Western Europe, Australia, the US, and Southeast Asia. It is possible that by the end of the year, Vietnam's leading tourism markets, including China, Korea, Japan, have not yet opened due to the COVID-19 pandemic, and the Russian markets may not have reopened due to the impact of the war with Ukraine. Currently, the tourism industry is trying to reach a goal of welcome 5 million international visitors this year. NATO Secretary General Jens Zelensky recently told German media that Russia was in the Ukraine could last for years. In a video shared by the White House reporter on the social media, the Secret Service teams helped the 79-year-old leader get up. Mr. Biden insisted, "I'm fine," after the phone. Correspondents say that the U.S. resident got his foot on the handles and lost his balance. After standing up, Mr. Biden still gave interviews to the press. The U.S. resident avoided a question about the gun control bills being considered in the Senate. He confirmed his wish to soon discuss with the Chinese resident Xi Jinping about the possibility of easing some tariff barriers. Mr. Stoltenberg told Bill Armstrong Tass newspaper, "We have to prepare for the fact that it could take years. We must not give up in supporting Ukraine, even if costs go up, not just because of military aid, but because of rising food and energy prices." He affirmed that providing modern weapons to the Ukrainian army will give Ukraine more chances to retake the Donbas region from Russian controls. It is expected that at the summit in a month later this month, NATO will agree on an aid package for Ukraine and transform on the weapon from the old side to the new equipment and weapon of NATO standards. This is the end for our news today. Thanks for watching. Have a good time. Goodbye.